Alright folks, today we thought we'd show you a little video. We've just bought some tougher seat covers for the Grenadier, and you can see it there. Edward's just taking a quick shot of that. Arrived very nice in this bag, and had a look on YouTube. There wasn't any videos on how to fit them, so we thought, well, let's show people what it's all about and go from there. So we've gone with this sand cover or colour. Pretty smart, to be fair. All nicely packaged. Some instructions there. Maybe we'll have a quick flick at it. What do you reckon? Some headrests by the look of things. And then seat bases, I think, and covers. Maybe even a centre armrest cover as well. So, right, that's what we've got. Looks like it's all sort of strapped together. Makes sense. Let's have a quick look here. What do you think of the colour, Edward?
I like it.
You like it? Good.
Yeah.
Happy days. That's all right then. Do you want to show the back? We got a spare wheel cover as well. I was just going to show you that. Got the honey badger on there, but we asked them not to put the website on there just because we live here in the UK and figured most people aren't going to know where, you know, tougher are made and all the rest of it. So, okay, folks, we're just going to fit the first one. It says in the instructions you've got to remove this flap at the bottom of the seats. Basically, there's two elastics and there's clips, and as you feel under, you basically feel your way to the end of the elastic, slide it off at the front, and then that's open, and that gives you access through the seat base to be able to put the straps through in a second when we put the seat base in. So that's the first step. Okay folks, this is the seat base. There's three straps here that I've separated it from the top or the back the way it came packaged. These three, they feed through here, which is why we've just taken that flap off. The rest of it basically slides over the seat and becomes hopefully a snug fit. So I'm going to start by doing that. Let's see how we go. These straps feed them through the back. I'm just going to go into the back again, figure out how best to fit this seat cover, whether it goes over the top of that or not. I'm going to have to read the instructions, so back in 2 seconds. Okay folks, just showing where we put those straps through. They all go, and the seats come in through the back here now. In a minute those straps go through, round the bottom at the front, and then back through these buckles, if that makes sense. So I'm going to undo all three of them. 1, 2, 3, and then I'm going to feed it through forwards underneath. Then we'll run round and feed it through where we need to at the front. Okay, so those three straps come through. Just have a quick look underneath. There's obviously some electrical attachments and things. We don't want to damage them, but basically, okay, we're quite short in our household, so I'm just going to start on the backrest. To do that, I've got to take the headrest out. To take the headrest out, you can't have the seat jacked up in the position that we normally have it, so just lifting that out. The seat headrest cover goes on there in a minute. Keep going. And the backrest, then similar thing, just slides over the seat. So just like that. Pretty self-explanatory. What do you think, Edward? Do you like the colour?
Yeah, it's good.
A little bit of a fiddle. It's quite a good tight fit, which is what we want. But okay, looking fairly sensible. Right, so then we've got 3 straps again at the bottom, and again we're just feeding those 3 through down to the seat base. So they're stuffed in there, and then in a minute I'm sure that tucks in there as well. So bear with me a minute, we'll go around to the back. Okay, right, so I've come back in the back. One thing I did do was jack the seat back up again, because it just makes it a little bit easier when it comes to showing, well, not just showing you, it's also making it so that you can sort of get to the straps and also the little buckles that they go into. So just trying to straighten out the flap, if that makes sense, because I think it will just look neater if it's all straight. There we go, we've got the 3 straps from the front edge of the backrest. Hey folks, right, we're just going to do the passenger side now. After doing the driver's side, we've learned a bit and made a couple of mistakes, didn't read the instructions properly. Basically, I'll show you now, the seat base straps go down underneath the seat, round a bar about 3/4 of the way forward, and then back to the strap buckles on the back. On the initial one, there are 3 buckles at the front of the seat base, and I thought they were for the backrest. They're not. They are for the backrest, but initially I thought they were for the seat base bottom, if that makes sense. So start again by taking these 3 long straps, feeding them down through after having undone the flap at the back, and then offer the seat into the position, and then I'll move on to moving those straps, wrapping them around the bar and then back. Quick trick, I suppose, the bar at the front, you can go all in a straight line. That does interfere with the wires a bit underneath, so what I found is the best thing to do is basically the front or the outer 2, take them off to the side a little bit, where it gives it much better clearance underneath the seat and doesn't interfere with any of the wires or electrics. So I'll do that, and then we'll get some footage of strapping underneath. Okay, so feeding the bottom of the base through, and I'll be around in just a second. Hooked over the front of the seat, so they're all tucked in nicely. Side strap taken in, down and round underneath. This side, it does actually fit in behind the plastic, so just push the seat base away and tuck the seat in, and then the strap down the side here, that will go and feed through down here, and you can pull it all through in a minute nice and easily. I think last time I used a pen to push it through, just to make it a little bit easier. So lifting this flap up, these are the 2 clips that go underneath on the seat, but very easy, and we've got to put them back in afterwards. So
I got that.
Thank you, Edward, well done. Putting the seat base through, there's our long straps all through, and they feed forwards, and we'll go under the bar, so I'll show you the bar. Okay folks, just to give you an idea, this is the bar, so 3 straps coming in through from underneath, and you can see obviously the electrical boxes and bits and pieces. So if we take the outside one, feed it up through this side, middle one through the middle, and then that one over to the other side there, this one here, going to go up and around there and back to those clips. Okay, you ready there, Bear?
Yeah, it's
right,
good.
So thread through underneath around the bar, and I'm passing it back to Edward. He's got it.
Is it through the middle one first?
Through the middle one first, that's it buddy, well done.
Okay, that's good. Then through the bottom one.
That's it.
There. There we go. And
pull that through loosely. It's probably easier to tighten it from this end
oh, whoops!
because you've got the right pull on it, if that makes sense.
Right, there you go. Can you get that?
Yep, I got it.
I've let go of that, so you
That's
can
great.
pull that
Just
nice
loosen
and...
out. There's the middle one there, Edward.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, well done.
Right, start. Right, okay, go through. Come on, come on. Right.
Right,
Okay. What's that? Okay, let's try from this end first. It doesn't want to go through, does it? There's a little bit there. There we go. Okay, is that going to go through now? Okay, nearly there. That's not going through. Come on, there we go.
nice work, top job.
It went through eventually. And that one go through the... Got that.
Okay, I've
And
got
you got that.
Just gently, yeah. Nice.
Is this one here?
That's the one, yeah, that goes through that last one. Thank you, mate.
Okay, let's just pull that through there. There. And then through the bottom. There. Can you pull that one?
Yep, it's coming.
There you go, you got it?
Thank you, mate, well done.
There you go, that's
Great, and then we can get a decent bit of tension on them.
is the bit at the top.
Okay, right, this strap here is the side strap, so I've tucked it in along here, just pushed it all in. And I'm going to feed this down through here. Edward, if you take the camera.
Right, there we go.
And
Right. Down here.
see where it comes through, and you can grab it hopefully. I'm pushing it through with a pen just to make life a little bit easier. Can you see it, mate?
Not yet. Where are we looking from?
Just in this corner. Well, I say corner.
Okay, there we go.
You got it?
No, not yet.
Try again. A little bit of a fiddle, but any luck?
No. Oh, there we go.
You got it? Well
That's
done.
it there.
Right, you pull that through. Well
You
done.
want to pull that one nice and tight.
Good. Alright then folks, Edward's just jacked the seat down for me so we can take the headrest out. You can pop the headrest on now very briefly. Can you see alright, Edward? Nice and simple. Got the headrest cover, got the headrest. Just cautious obviously there's leather seats in this one, so don't want to go damaging that. It's a fairly tight fit. It sort of slides over. There's a cobweb on that one, Edward. I think that's off the table. And then just a question of giving it a jiggle, making it sort of fairly straight. Put that one through tight and making sure that one marries up all the way across. There we go. One headrest done. Okay, doing the passenger seat back now. Seat's jacked right down. It's in a pretty far back location. So again, just slide it over. Fairly snug fit, but that's what we want. Push the seat cushion in a bit. I think that'll slide down, hopefully all good. Don't cause any grief. Give it a twist. Of course we've got the rake adjustment down the side there, so make sure that's in. Looking pretty good from the front. Again, the flap at the front gets fed through to the back with all the straps. That's through now. Okay, so seat base or seat back is on now. Lift the flap up. We've got the three straps here fed through with the tongue. They then feed all the way through to the front. And Edward's going to take them and strap them to the front of the seat base. So bear with me a minute. So they've gone under the seat, and then there's the
Go through the middle, and then down. Got it.
Perfect. Well done.
I do these real tight.
Just do them loose for now, and then we'll do them all at a similar time.
Okay.
Okay, folks, we're just getting the back rests on these back seats now. This one is a case of basically just lifting the tab up and sliding the seat cover over. It was a little bit tight because obviously the bottom is narrower than the side and top sort of thing, so there's a bit of Velcro here. The way I found it easiest to do was basically fold half up, so basically fold it up on itself and then work your way down from the top, rolling it down, and it just seemed to be a little bit easier than going from the bottom, which was actually starting to tear the fabric at one point, but not in a bad way. It's all good. So now the tongue basically slides in underneath. Hopefully that's coming through there. Just got to pull it through, try and make it all sort of fit fairly sensibly, like everything. You know, if you keep it neat, it should hopefully look pretty good. I'm going to go from the middle with the Velcro there. Work my way. In fact, probably maybe it's better working from one side to the other, I don't know. So if I go from there, okay.
Yeah.
On there, and you can tweak it so that it's flat. Again, there, just sort of tweaking it so that it's flat and hopefully fairly sensible. Looks good on this side. I've got a pouch on the back here. Ours, I'm not able to use this, but I'll explain why in a minute. Velcro there. Velcro there. Feels pretty good. So that's that. And then that obviously is cut out there. You've got for the top tether if you've got the child restraints, or in our case the dog guard, plunk back into place. So that side done. Okay, this side's slightly different. Obviously you've got the seat belt in the middle. The seat cover itself's got Velcro down both sides, so if you lift the tab and then tuck it behind the seat belt in the middle, that way you don't have any interruption with that, and there's no bother that's going to come with that. Then this side obviously sits over there. You can see where the holes are, lines up for the headrests. Same again on this side. So again, I'm just going to pull that over the side, just feed it down and around. A bit of tuckage. Now we're looking sort of sensible. This side here, yeah. So again, just feeding it over like that. So from a width point of view, fairly sensible. Just before I go too much further, I'm going to start tucking the tongue underneath at the bottom. Easiest to do at this sort of 45-degree angle I found, but so feed that through there like that. Hopefully it's come through. You can see in the back, so I'll pull that through all the way along, hopefully. A little bit stiff there, so just work it out. That's it. All the way along. I'm just going to lift it up and tuck that side because it is through, but good thing is this material is really tough. It feels that way anyway, so I'm not afraid to pull it. They feel really well made, no doubt about that. So I think what I'm going to do here is go down the middle first and then along the bottom. So if I start at the top here and Velcro down the middle, keeping it all sort of flat. Feels fairly sensible. Got our top tether there pretty much in position. A piece of Velcro on the side there as well. And then I guess if we come, make sure it pulls all the way through, and over, and then again, same as the other side, just pull it tight, Velcro it on. That's pretty good all the way along. Feels flat along there, and then in case I'm just holding the seatbelt out of the way, hopefully that lines up there, all looking good. The only thing actually, just up on the top here, there is a bit of overlap. Can you see that, Edward? Just a bit of overlap, so just make sure you tuck that in out of the way. That makes sense. The headrest will cover that, so it's no big drama, but something to bear in mind. The middle seatbelt not affected or altered. We're all good. Backrest on. Happy days. All right, perfect. So in the back we've got these smaller headrests on the UK variant car. I don't know whether there's a I think there's differences around the world, because I know that Tougher do different sets depending on what sort of seat arrangement you've got. Basically similar to the front, you just gently slide the cover over, sort of work it into the right position, and then the bottom or one side sort of tucks in under there like that, and then again Velcro just goes across to meet it, and then I'm guessing once it's stuck in on the seat, gives you a you know, a decent fit, which feels pretty good as it is, sort of thing. So again, they just need a bit of a jiggle to get them lined up, but that's it, one seat cover. So then all it is left to do is pop it in. Just like that. Done. Right folks, in the back now, basically the rear seat covers on the base are really easy. Elasticated all the way around. You can tell the holes at the back, obviously, where the seatbelt things go. Easiest thing is just to slide it over gently. We've lifted the seat base up, obviously, and then pull it around in the corners. So just give it a tug, pull it over gently, and it sort of covers it nicely. Then we've got these 3 webbing straps. Again, they feed underneath, just like that. Mind your hand as you tip it up, and then they come out, and then again similarly in the top, middle, and across on the side is where they strap. So if I start in this corner, just going to pull that a little bit. We found with the double seat base that we just needed a little bit more of a pull in the corner, so that's that one. Buckled in, nice and simple. Just do them loose to start with, and then middle one. The reason we didn't do it tight all the way, we found all the way around it's best to sort of try and tighten things up evenly, like you would anything, like a car wheel nut. You don't do one up really bar tight, you've got to go all around, make sure they're all level, even. Same with these straps, same with anything in life, I reckon. And that should give you a sensible sort of outlay. Have a quick look at it, make sure it's sort of sitting how you want it before you do it all up tight, covering what you need it to cover.
The seatbelt is just a bit wrangled right now.
Thanks, Bear. Okay. That's that. Right, so I'm just going to wind them up a little bit tighter. I find it best to pull it up from the bottom and then wind it up tight, and that way it doesn't slide as you sort of pull from the top, if that makes sense. So again, just a simple sort of sensible way of doing it. This one's got the hole on it, so I'm not going to go too sort of tight with it because it might move the seat cushion a bit, but that's position there. There we are, seat bases in.
Should be good.
Alright, dude.
So we got this bit here, and that's just the bit without the black bit.
So that's the front. Grab that. You grab the strap.
Strap, and up like that.
Over both sides, and it slides on.
Find the seals it there.
And then the front strap
Then the two straps,
over the front, over the
two
front.
lengthways straps go first.
Well done, my man. Right,
Definitely.
pull that down a bit. Pull those straps around the outsides.
This also comes with it. You want to keep that.
What's that piece of Velcro?
This is to hold it all together at the end right there, but
Gotcha.
just want to keep hold of that.
Sort of looks like it's in the right shape now.
Don't get it.
How's that looking, Bear?
Should these straps be inside or outside of the hinges?
They go on the inside there, and then they cross over, don't they?
Okay, so they're now going to cross over like that. Could you hold them there?
Yeah.
Pinch that. Oh dear.
Right, dude.
Yeah. Oh dear.
Oh, sorry, I can get it. How's that? That's alright.
How will that go? Alright.
There you go, my man.
Thank you. That's particular. There we go.
Nice.
Perfect. Okay, and should
That-
look a bit like that,
That
but
one there, that one there, that one.
does look a little bit
Whether that one
mangled.
goes that side or...
Don't know.
Oh well, that looks alright, I reckon.
Yeah.
Feels pretty good. Happy days.
Dead.